It's a big debate on the Newshour tonight, and therefore we have 2 versus 2. Two Congress leaders, Sachin Pilot, Minister for Corporate Affairs, and now also Rajasthan Congress Chief, and Amee Yagnik, Congress spokesperson, live from our studios in Delhi, from the BJP tonight, taking on Sachin Pilot and Amee Yagnik. Piyush Goyal, Member of Parliament and Treasurer, Asifa Khan of the BJP, 2 versus 2. P Tripathi, I don't know where he leans anymore, because his party was critical of Rahul Gandhi of late. Shahid Siddiqui, till recently with the Samajwadi Party, before that with the BSP, now independent, chief editor of the Duniya, the man who did that interview with Narendra Modi. Shiv Sena is joining us. What happened, Sachin Pilot? This is an open debate. Don't wait for your turn. We go straight into open debate right at the start. My only putting one first question to start off the debate is to Sachin Pilot. What happened, Sachin Pilot, on the 27th of January when I asked Rahul Gandhi 7 questions on Narendra Modi? He ducked and dodged all of them. Right? And today he was raring to go. So what happened? Why this change of tack?
It is not a tactic. I think what Mr. Gandhi said to in his speech was narrating the realities of Gujarat. I think enough has been said about the progress and the development and the governance that Gujarat has got. And a lot of myth had to be broken, and I think no better person than Mr. Gandhi.
Why not break the myth
Gujarat
earlier?
In front of lakhs of
why
people.
Not take it on earlier? It's the obvious change of strategy.
Let me finish my comment, and you can ask me another question. Mr. Modi, I think, just off late, has been making many tall claims. And I think it took someone from the Congress party to come out and show the mirror about what the reality on the ground is. Now, elections have been declared. It is our political responsibility to tell the people of India what the truth is. The decision is the people's, and they will vote.
I understood that, and now I've understood your comments. With your permission, Sachin Pilot, I will ask my question. Thank you for giving me the permission, Mr. Pilot. Thank you very much. My question to you, which you chose to disregard, was simply this. Why couldn't he have said this on the 27th of January when I spoke to him? Why didn't he say this on the 27th of December or the 27th of November? How has it suddenly become more relevant? Why was it not relevant then?
Was he making a public speech while giving an interview to you?
Well, has he made? Is this the first public speech he's made?
Gujarat?
Is this the first public speech he's made?
You asked the question which he answered.
Is this the first? I asked him 7 questions on Narendra Modi. I asked him 7 questions on Narendra Modi, and each time he responded taking away from the issue, going into other issues. He didn't want to take on Narendra Modi. It was quite apparent to everyone. Wasn't it apparent to you?
That is your analysis, but I think what Mr. Rahul Gandhi said today was basically stating the facts. And why are you asking me this question? I think people of Gujarat have been talked to. They know what the reality now is. Let's wait for election day. Mr. Gandhi is within his right to respond to whatever Mr. Modi says. Elections are on.
Well, Mr. Modi had called him a Shahzada before. Mr. Modi had called him a Shahzada before. He chose not to respond. It was a rather, come on, Sachin, let's accept it, okay? We're opening up the debate on the points he's raised. But at least accept it. At least accept it. Let me complete. What I'm saying, at least accept the fact it's no longer a sedate, pacific, reasoned, relaxed approach. Obviously, the aggression is apparent. Obviously, it's well thought out. Who's interrupting that? Okay, who's getting into the debate? That's Shahid Siddiqui. Go ahead, Shahid Siddiqui.
Yes, Shahid Siddiqui.
Yeah.
Yes. Arnab, what I feel is that Congress was behaving like an ostrich, especially Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who thought that by the danger will just go away. But it has not gone, and now they have realized it too late that they have to face Mr. Narendra Modi on his turf. But I think it's too late. They should. Rahul Gandhi and Congress had been avoiding coming into a direct fight with Mr. Narendra Modi for last 10 years. And their approach was that we will turn this election into a secularism versus communal election, and we will be able to garner the middle class vote. But they have failed to do that. The election is on the issue of development, and now in their desperation, they are going on an attack on Mr. Narendra Modi.
Why are you batting for Narendra Modi? Why are you batting for? I thought you're an independent voice. Why are you batting for Narendra Modi? My question to Piyush Goyal, let Piyush Goyal bat for Narendra Modi. Mr. Piyush Goyal, Asifa, I'm coming to you. I see you wanting to come into the debate. My question to Piyush Goyal is simple, Mr. Piyush Goyal. Let me bring you into what he said, that Hitler comment. 1 second. 1 second, Piyush Goyal. My question
Rahul Gandhi today.
Take my question. My question to you is, who do you think Rahul Gandhi was referring to when he made that reference to Hitler?
Well, first of all, I think Shahid Siddiqui is an independent person. And just because an independent person speaks the truth, I don't see any reason
but why
for
are you
to
batting
attack
for him
and his independence. However, no, I'm not batting for him. I was just amused that if Kumar Ketkar came on your channel and spoke well for Congress,
that's a fact, and I'll tell you why. I will tell you why if you give me the opportunity.
Very good. But if somebody is speaking what the reality is, somebody speaks what the reality is, it bothers you, Arnab.
That doesn't bother me. My question to you, which I repeat, is who was Rahul Gandhi referring to when he made the Hitler comment? When he made the Hitler analogy, who was he talking about? Who, in your view? Who was he talking about?
As they say in Hindi, Rahul Gandhi has become desperate, and in his desperation, I think he's got into the Goyalian theory that you say anything in public, channels will carry it, and people will start believing a lie if it is repeated too often. The fact of life is
Piyush,
that Rahul Gandhi doesn't know what he's speaking.
Piyush, usually I don't find you dodging the question.
About development,
no, usually I don't find you dodging the question, but tonight I asked you the question. Who was he referring to when he made the Hitler comment?
Also.
Arnab, I can answer that question.
I think he may be referring to his late grandmother, who believed that Indra is India and
Congress
India is
responses.
Indra. I believe he may be referring to his Congress people who carried out a genocide of 3000, 5006. I believe he was talking about the Congress party, which has centralized power.
Would the Congress like to respond?
Decades, and which has had all the massive corruption of all these years. I think he was referring to
no names were taken
when he talked of Hitler.
No names were taken.
The the only party which is democratic in India. So he must be talking about his own predecessors.
No names were taken. He said there were two kinds of leaders. Piyush Goyal. I asked the Congress party. Let's get Amee Yagnik. Others, please come in. The direct charge, because no names were taken. We're taking no names. We're saying there's a reference to Hitler. Who was the reference to Hitler for? Come on, Amee Yagnik. Who was he referring to with the Hitler comment?
Arnab, can you tell Mr. Goyal to just be patient?
To take names.
Yes.
Arnab, whatever has been said today has been said after looking at the ground reality in Gujarat. Whatever is happening in Gujarat in the last 10 years,
we have not seen the ground reality for last 10 years.
Open, and everything is before the country. It has gone step by step, and today if whatever Rahul ji has said, he has had first-hand information from the fishermen, from the farmers, from the women, from the children, the education reality and the health reality in the state, and so he has a right to say about what is the development model of Gujarat. And when he says that Amul was there since 1975,
Arnab,
Sardar Dam was 2 decades back, everything has stopped since 2000. There is no development in Gujarat. In fact, Gujarat has gone backward. In fact, if you see, there are no canals, no sub-canals. The water is not given to the farmers. It is given to the industrialists. There is no electricity. 1 lakh applications of the farmers are pending connection. And there is so much suicide. If you want the data, I can give you that 567 farmers committed suicide from 2003 to 2007, 2008 to 2012. 112 farmers. So, well, all these are a part of government record. The Legislative Assembly has not functioned.
Are we ready for the...
not been there.
Are we ready to debate?
Commissions that have appointed.
Are we ready? I want to ask the panelists one question. One question to the panelists. One question. No, Piyush. Let me lay the tone of the debate going forward. Piyush, 1 minute. Give me a second.
I want you to ban this.
Give me a second.
Arnab, I want you to ban.
I know your prepared data. I know the BJP data. I know you have BJP data with you.
Just give falsehoods.
You have BJP data with you.
I have all the data.
You have BJP data with you.
Let me give all the data. I have tons of it. No BJP data. This is government data. Now this is the data of the... Yes.
Piyush, go ahead.
This is the CAG report on ICDS. This is the CAG report on ICDS from 2007 to 2013. Now see, this is...
1 minute. Piyush doesn't impress me. Piyush doesn't impress.
50%.
Piyush doesn't impress. Doesn't impress me. Doesn't impress me. No. You see, I'll tell you one thing about Piyush Goyal. No. 1 second. One minute now, Piyush. Please stop for a minute. Just bear with me, gentlemen. I'm holding this debate for a second. Please, 1 second. Piyush Goyal, put that paper down for a minute and let me tell you something. 1 second. Put the paper down. I know it's good BJP data you've got. Put it down. I just want to say one thing.
CAG.
I want
CAG
to say
data.
Okay, Piyush, don't try to monopolize the debate.
It is CAG data.
Now, Mr. Piyush Goyal, 1 minute, please. I want an understanding today. Therefore, there are 8 points. Let me steer the debate. Okay? I've seen enough data, Mr. Piyush Goyal. If there are 8 points that Rahul Gandhi has made, I say let's put the 8 points out on Newshour. Let's have a debate on the points. Are we agreed on that? Sachin Pilot, Amee Yagnik? Do we all agree, Mr. Tripathi? Let's debate the points which he has raised, okay? We all agree. Rahul Narvekar, welcome to the debate. Point number 1, and Asifa can take that. Point number 1 is Amul. Rahul Gandhi says they claim the Gujarat model. I have seen Amul billboard since I was 7 years old. Right? Now, Asifa, he's right. 1 minute.
Problem?
1 minute.
Incidentally, Arnab,
I can
since
take all the
7-year-olds start going to
I
tuition.
can take all the 8 questions.
Piyush Goyal, please, Piyush Goyal.
And he wants to leave
Piyush Goyal, please, a minute, please. My question to you is,
I just want to know.
my question to you is, Amul cooperatives were established in 1946.
And he wants to lead the nation.
Amul cooperatives were established in 1946 after the farmers of Kaira approached Sardar Patel, who was the congressman of unfair trade practices. It was developed and managed by Varghese Kurian. It was not created or developed or founded or discovered by Mr. Narendra Modi. So why is Narendra Modi taking credit for Amul? That's the question. And is Rahul Gandhi wrong? Asifa.
Arnab, the problem is, the problem is that Rahul Gandhi comes to Gujarat without doing his homework. Either he is spoon-fed at the age of in his
Come to the
mid-40s.
point. Avoid the personal remarks.
Prime Ministerial candidate of the Congress party, I think is spoon-fed on everything without doing any research or homework. Yes, Amul was there, and it has been there.
Why don't you answer about the Amul question that man has asked you?
In Gujarat, we do not disagree. But what did Mr. Modi do? He emphasized and he value-added the things which were existing in Gujarat.
Value-added on Amul?
To go up as
what is the value addition that Modi brought to Amul?
Of a white revolution.
What is
the movement by the women of Gujarat?
No. What is the value addition?
Yes.
What is the value addition that Narendra Modi brought to Amul?
Gujarat. Modi ji has empowered the women of Gujarat to a large
so
extent.
How did...
And women have always been entrepreneurs.
No. So 1 minute. Asifa, 1 minute. Asifa, Modi came to power which year?
2001.
2001. Good. So Amul was founded in 1946. So the women of Gujarat from 1946 to 2001 were waiting to be empowered. Sachin Pilot is responding to that. Sachin on Amul. Point number 1. Sachin on Amul. Point number 1 is on Amul.
I think the point is that I think in the garb of trying to be assertive, Mr. Modi has become dictatorial, and that's an assessment I've made because Amul, for example, is not a creation of one individual. It's taken 6 decades for the institution to grow where it is, and Mr. Varghese Kurian is one man who should be credited for it. I think the BJP sometimes starts to take credit for things which they haven't done, which is fine in political election time. You can do it, but you have also got to have the patience to understand that may not be the reality. So just be humble about it and say, well, we've added to it, but you can't say you've created it. It's not your gift to the state of Gujarat or to India. And that's all that Mr. Gandhi said without using any foul language or disrespecting anyone. He stated a fact.
We only want to say that we have sustained consistently a brand like Amul and taken it higher and higher. And today, after so many years, with the increase
so have 5 chief ministers before Mr. Modi who all belong to the Congress party.
Rise in white revolution. That is all Gujarat government has done.
No, does the BJP concede on the Newshour tonight that no, 1 second. Piyush Goyal will also. Does the BJP concede? Does the BJP concede that on the Newshour tonight, the Amul observation where Rahul Gandhi took on Narendra Modi or Amul was one where he successfully has cornered the BJP and Mr. Modi? Do you make that concession? Can I go to claim number 2? I see a hand go up, Piyush Goyal, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, quick rebut. Don't make it long.
Hang on.
Don't make it long.
Rahul Gandhi has come too late with
why don't I make it long? Your questions are longer than my answers.
My questions are pretty simple. Yeah. They can be answered with a yes or no also.
The fact is a lot of things happened in this nation, but the Congress party over the years has messed up the economy and messed up institutions, including the Amul, which was going through a very bad patch when Mr. Modi took up the reins of the state. He has been able to expand the Amul experiment. He has been able to strengthen the cooperative movement. He has been able to once again revive the cooperative movement, which under the Congress ruled states like Maharashtra, like Haryana, like Rajasthan has completely collapsed. What Mr. Modi did is bring good governance into the cooperative sector.
Please.
He strengthened it. He
Point number
eliminated
two.
unemployment. He increased the agricultural productivity
Point number
significantly. So I think Rahul Gandhi, who needed tuition at the age of 7, does not realize that Amul is a great story, but made greater
Yeah, but
by
it's
Mr.
not a story
Narendra
with a
Modi's
copyright of
good
Modi written
governance,
on it. The
honesty
second question.
and leadership.
The second question. Second point, gentlemen. 1 second. Second point. DP Tripathi and Rahul Narvekar coming into the debate.
The copyright of independence. The copyright of independent India is not with the Congress, which they are claiming today in Rahul Gandhi's speech.
Rahul Gandhi's second claim.
Their copyright is on corruption. Their copyright is on misgovernance.
Piyush Goyal, please.
Is on
Piyush Goyal.
Paralysis. That's their copyright.
Piyush Goyal, just a minute. My second point of Rahul Gandhi, point he raised is this. Please come into the debate, Rahul Narvekar and DP Tripathi. I am on you on this one. The question is very simply this. Rahul Gandhi says it is fashionable to claim one man can run the country. DP Tripathi, one man can run the country. Chaukidar chahiye inko bhaiya. In a reference to the remark of Narendra Modi that I will sit as your chaukidar in Delhi. But what India needs is crores of chaukidars, not one. We have seen what one chaukidar has done in Gujarat. He has parceled away hundreds of thousands of acres of land from poor to industrialists. He goes on to say, 1 minute, this is chori, not chaukidari. Does he have a point, DP Tripathi? Does he have a point there? Rahul Gandhi.
Yes. Let me tell you very briefly. This debate that you have started is missing one basic point about development of Gujarat. One, by nature, Gujaratis are industrious, entrepreneurial. Second, the role of the visionary Chief Minister of Gujarat, Mr. Madhav Singh Solanki, who really started single window system, industrialization, economic development, all these have been completely lost. So today, Mr. Rahul Gandhi has stated certain facts in a very ideological position, and use of certain phrases which are totally decent and not unparliamentary are always permitted in any public discourse, even in elections. So therefore, to talk about just one man leading a country of more than 1 billion people is absolutely an impossibility, and it is figment of imagination of those people who do not know the reality and truth. And great Swedish poet Thomas Tranströmer had, I will quote only one line from him, the Nobel laureate poet, who said, truth needs no furniture. This is a fact that Mahatma Gandhi and Sardar Patel.
Arnab, let me tell you, during Madhav Singh Solanki's rule in Gujarat, there were massive riots. And every riot used to push back the Gujaratis 10 years behind. What Modi has done is he has given absolute peace to Gujarat, and no wonder there is inclusive growth where everybody...
And no riots under Modi. No riots, huh? Okay.
So that is very, again, very important. And what are you talking about land acquisition? Gujarat is the only state where there is no land litigation. You should be aware of that. Do your homework properly before
claim number 6 of Rahul Gandhi.
That is not
claim number 6 of Rahul Gandhi. I'm taking it up now. 1 second. Claim number 6, where he says their ideology is of anger.
How can Modi
1 second, yes, Piyush Goyal.
Ideology of anger? There would be no peace.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Would carry an ideology of anger.
Let me complete, please. I can't even hear Piyush Goyal.
Arnab,
what are you saying?
Arnab, this ill-informed leader of the Congress doesn't even know that the Mundra land was allotted by his Chief Minister Chimanbhai Patel, as reported in the Economic Times, which is your sister publication. This land was allotted in 91-92 by the Congress government. The Congress government has given him land in Maharashtra. They have given him a
Is it true or not?
project in Mundra. All of his projects have come from the Congress.
So is it true or not, Piyush Goyal? Piyush Goyal, is it true or not? Is it true or not that there have been a series of protests over land acquisition in Gujarat and the government's plans to build investment zones and corridors around the state? Will you deny that? Tell me what is happening around the Dholera special investment region. Tell me what is happening around the Mandal Bechari area. Tell me what is happening near the Maruti Auto Hub in Hansalpur in June. Why don't you talk about that?
I'll tell you.
Why don't you talk about that?
I'll tell you.
Yeah, I know. You will not talk about that.
Congress central government. Arnab, I'll tell you, that is a project of the central government run by the Congress. And the Congress has messed up the land acquisition. In Gujarat,
Sachin Pilot has a counter.
There is something.
One second.
I will hold the Congress to this test. That they prove that at 1 rupee any land is given. In fact, Chimanbhai Patel gave that land.
Sachin is asking a question to you. One second, gentlemen.
Arnab, one very important
Amee Yagnik, 1 minute. Asifa, 1 minute. What was your point, Sachin?
Appreciated the land acquisition.
Asifa, 1 minute.
Courts in Gujarat.
Asifa, you know what has been happening since the Dholera Special Investment Region was announced in 2009. You know the fact that despite protests by farmers, the state government carried out service. Despite protests by farmers, the state government carried out land acquisition in the area. You know the fact that in October last year, notices were sent to the farmers informing them that their land was being acquired. In fact, Asifa, let me complete. The question is put to you tonight. Please answer the question and listen to the question. If you don't listen to the question, you cannot answer the question.
Crores of money being paid
Asifa,
in exchange of land.
Asifa, please understand this.
The Supreme Court has appreciated the land acquisition work done in Gujarat. What more certification do you need?
Well, you take this when you have a special investment region which takes away the livelihood of approximately 2,000 farmers over 63,000 acres of agricultural land. You are not supposed to give them an explanation. Then why did the delegation of farmers meet the Gujarat Revenue Minister if there is no problem? Are you saying there is no problem?
Basis talking with land acquisition. During land acquisition.
Are you saying? Are you saying?
I think this is absurd lie which is being spread around. He is there to deal with the issue.
Well, I think 1 minute. Okay, now Asifa.
Would people vote
Asifa, we heard the BJP side, okay? We heard the BJP side. Let's hear. Sachin was asking a question to you, Piyush. Go ahead, Sachin.
Yeah, please.
I was just making a point. We can talk about land acquisition, etc., etc. But you know, this whole one-man theory that Mr. Gandhi pointed out today is very well illustrated by Mr. Advani himself, who said that the BJP has become a one-man show. And someone like him making that statement, yeah, Mr. Gandhi, you can rebut as much as you want the BJP panelist, but why don't you rebut what Mr. Advani has said, that this whole BJP has become a one-man show, and the party, of course, is, because it's so much pressure to support Mr. Modi openly that you are not able to say things out in public. And I appreciate your position. It's very uncomfortable for you to accept what Mr. Advani has said, but I would like to know what you think of that statement.
I would like to know if Mr. Advani said it to Sachin Pilot, because he has never said it anywhere. He has already denied that he has ever said it.
Are you denying it now?
Sachin Pilot is privy to some...
So you also forced him to take it back,
just
like he resigned and he took it back.
Well, he has never said it.
The fact is that Mr. Modi has been talking about Gujarat, but there is malnutrition, people are underprivileged, farmers are very worried about their land, and there are problems in Gujarat, which has been so coaxed over with such marketing and talking about as if the land of the happiest people is Gujarat. But the fact of the matter is that it is not all honky-dory, Piyush, and you must appreciate that every state has problems. Be human enough to say, yes, we may have some problems, but to say that everything is 100%, nothing is wrong, everybody is happy, people have no problem, there is absolutely no issue of governance in Gujarat, that is an overstatement. And by far, and Mr. Gandhi is well within his right to go and talk to the people about what the fact of the matter is. If Mr. Modi can talk about and call people names, at least Mr. Gandhi did not use any word that is unparliamentary, and he did not make personal accusations. He didn't talk about individuals. He talked about issues, what's happening in Gujarat. And why are you now getting so upset if he made that statement?
Arnab, I need to respond. Obviously, Sachin has diverted from the Advani comment because that was a falsehood, just like his three other comments. He speaks about
it came in the papers. I don't know, Mr. Advani, on the one-to-one level. It came in the newspapers. I haven't heard him deny it.
Gujarat Yeah,
Did he also not
he has
resign?
already
Are you
denied
denying that? Mr. Advani did resign or not from the party? And then you forced him to take him back to resignation.
That's the vibrancy of
He did resign from the party.
That's the vibrancy of the BJP, that we have a democratic setup. People have a chance to air their
Very
voice.
vibrant.
Unlike your
Extremely
party, where
vibrant.
you
So
can't
vibrant
even,
that the man who
where
made
you
your
can't
party
even talk in
sidelined
front
him
of
to
your
a point
leader.
where he is not bothered to ask
But
anything about the party.
all over the country.
But that's your internal issue.
Arnab, he has flagged off 3
1
issues.
second.
Arnab, he has flagged off 3
We're on the
issues.
point. We're on the point. I'm going to the next point. My point too. Yes, Shahid Siddiqui.
Sachin has spoken about 3 issues which I need to respond. On malnutrition, the performance of Gujarat is better than any other state.
No, why don't we restrict ourselves to the point Rahul Gandhi made today?
CAGA on ICDS.
No, why don't we
on
restrict
unemployment, Gujarat has the lowest unemployment. On the health of children, Gujarat has the best performance.
Now you are pulling out all those
Against
BJP
his
statistics again.
Of Delhi, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan and Haryana.
Shahid Siddiqui is coming in. Shahid Siddiqui wants to make a counter. 1 minute, bringing to the BJP's defense again. Shahid Siddiqui.
What does the Congress spokesperson have
Shahid
to say on that?
Siddiqui is coming in. 1 second.
I want-
Ministries. Voted Mr. Modi.
Shahid
Arnab, I
Siddiqui is
wanted
done.
to say-
1 minute. We go to Shahid Siddiqui. He's been waiting. Yes, Mr. Siddiqui. Mr. Siddiqui, please.
Arnab, yes, let's be honest that this land acquisition issue is a problem everywhere, from West Bengal to Maharashtra to Haryana, UP, everywhere. So this is an issue which the nation is facing, and you just can't, Mr. Modi can't target Congress for that, and Congress can't target Mr. Modi for that. If we do that, then we are doing disservice to our industry and to the future of our growth. So
anyway,
making it an election issue, I think is wrong, is incorrect, and to target only Mr. Modi and Gujarat for that, I think is not proper, and Mr. Rahul Gandhi shouldn't be doing that.
Well, 1 minute. Rahul Narvekar of the Shiv Sena, why are you quiet today? Is it because of your ongoing fight with the BJP? Are you unsure where you stand? Are you planning to switch loyalties? Are you reaching out to the NCP? My question to you, Rahul Narvekar, is you've heard the 8 points which have been raised there. I particularly want to raise one specific point of Rahul Gandhi, where he says their ideology is anger, they want to give anger, make everyone angry. Congress ideology is that of love. Right? Now, Rahul Narvekar, consider what Yogi Adityanath, the BJP MP from Gorakhpur, at least till now they are your allies. I don't know whether the BJP will be your ally in the future. I'm told some nasty things are happening between Uddhav Thackeray and Rajiv Pratap Rudy in that meeting. Anyway, Yogi Adityanath says in a rally, he says, quote, Muslims consider terrorists their protectors. Hindus must unite and remain alert of Muslims wherever they live and confront them if the situation demands. The source is the Open magazine. Now, if this is the kind of comment a BJP leader makes, what do you call this ideology? An ideology of love? And the absence of a condemnation of Yogi Adityanath is what? What does it stem from? Love and affection?
Arnab, first and foremost.
Yes.
Well, Arnab, first and foremost, if you give me an opportunity to answer, I won't have to remain quiet. So now let me answer.
Well, I thought you were sulking with the BJP tonight.
Give me enough time to respond.
I thought you were sulking vis-a-vis the BJP.
Now, I'll come to that after I'll come to that after I make my point about this question that you put to me. Number one, first of all, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, when he talks about land acquisition and the problems related to land acquisition, his double standards are evident, and very, very evident from the way he has conducted himself when he goes and protests and has dharnas in West Bengal, in Uttar Pradesh.
Good point.
He cannot see the land acquisition problem in Maharashtra. He cannot see that in Maharashtra. That very day, while he was having a protest in West Bengal, and in Maharashtra there was forceful land acquisition happening at Jaitapur. Could he not see that? Number one. And number two, when he talks about one man can't be a chowkidar and one man cannot run the entire nation, I must remind the Congress party that their 60 odd union ministers have not been able to run this country. So let's not talk about one man leading the country and giving a good governance.
I think the Congress is letting your challenge pass. The Congress is not responding to you. I think they concede, they agree with you on that.
Decent by letting him finish.
Let me complete.
I do not agree with him at all. But I want him to finish.
Let me complete. Number 3. Let me complete. Number 3, when you talk about this ideology of no hate and love, I would only like to ask all the congressmen in this country, where was this ideology of love in the year 1984? Is it a newfound concept for the Congress?
Point is taken. Now the question goes to Sachin Pilot, who I must say, the Sachin Pilot and the Congress party are both showing a great degree of great. No, they are. Look at it, Rahul. Tonight, even the Congress party is indulging you. The Congress party is aware of your problems with the BJP.
No.
The Congress is aware of your problems with the BJP and therefore is being extra lenient with you tonight. Rahul, the question is very simple.
I think
No. What's it? Sachin. Sachin, my question to you is, 1, Rahul Gandhi talks about parceling away of land, right? What is Veerappa Moily up to these days? Why did he dilute the Forest Rights Act? Why did he trample over the rights of tribals? Is it not true that there are papers which show that he has trampled over the decisions of Jayanti Natarajan? How are so many decisions being taken? How are the same decisions which meant trampling over the rights of tribals when he went to Niyamgiri and said, I will fight for you? Why did he forget about it now? And is what Rahul is saying about... No, he is.
Arnab,
you know what's going on in the ministry these days.
Arnab,
These double standards are dangerous for the future of the country.
All over.
Arnab, and for Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
Land is a very, very sensitive issue in this country. We have made a new law in this country about acquiring land. Every state in India has a problem with some project or the other. The only point I wish to make...
You diluted that law. You diluted that law. The Prime Minister's office... I have papers to prove the Prime Minister's office intervened and told Jayanti Natarajan to change the law.
Every state
that is the reason you sacked Jayanti Natarajan from the ministry.
Only the state of Gujarat...
No, you even sacked a minister from the ministry. You even threw out Jayanti Natarajan from the ministry because she was fighting for the tribals. You wanted someone more pliant who would allow tribal rights to be run over. Who is Rahul Gandhi, therefore, to go there and say that people are taking away your land?
Don't exist. No. Land acquisition is a sensitive issue and every state has problems. My only point to you is that why is it that only the Gujarat Chief Minister says that there is no problem on land acquisition? We don't have a single issue with agitation. Every state faces agitations. And we know in Maharashtra there is a problem on...
Satisfied? Two hands go up. Rahul Narvekar first, then Piyush Goyal.
Not admit that also.
Rahul Narvekar, Piyush Goyal. Rahul Narvekar first. Go ahead, Rahul.
Well, Mr. Sachin Pilot, could you be kind enough to tell me what is the new industrial policy of Maharashtra, where the Maharashtra government says that land that has been acquired from poor farmers under the garb of SEZ can now be exploited 50% for commercial use? This is the double standards of the Congress party. In one state, they will complain about land acquisition. In the states which they are governed by or misgoverned by them, they will have rules, they will have policies which are anti-farmer, anti-poor, anti-peasants. So you need to answer
which
these
Rahul
things,
Gandhi?
and your double standards are completely exposed tonight.
No, okay, Piyush Goyal is coming in. I just which Rahul Gandhi do we believe? The Rahul Gandhi who stood with the farmers of Niyamgiri?
Debate about it. But at least accept that yes, Gujarat also has land acquisition.
Maharashtra government, for the last 15 years, the Congress NCP is ruling Maharashtra.
So you're conceding, 1 second, Piyush.
No thanks to you, the people of state have elected us, no?
Okay, 15 minutes on the debate. Piyush Goyal raises the hand. Piyush Goyal, quick point. Yes, Piyush, quickly.
Arnab, just to add to what Rahul Narvekar said, unlike Rajasthan, which gives land to members of the first FAM probably stands for family, I presume, but when they give land out, they give it to the first family. My state of Gujarat has had no issue with the farmers. On the contrary, they came themselves suo moto, handed over land to Mr. Ratan Tata to encourage him to relocate to Gujarat. Because of that, a thriving auto hub has come up, which has created large-scale employment. The agriculturists have also been able to increase their productivity. Therefore,
really, I thought completely wrong. Completely wrong.
In the process,
completely wrong.
Unemployment in Gujarat is the lowest in the country.
Factually wrong. As far as I am concerned,
I'll be happy to be corrected.
Of course, you should be corrected because the livelihood of 2,000 farmers is affected there. The farmers reportedly decided not to part away with their land, and there was a protest. They met the revenue minister. They said cancellation.
Arnab,
What am
You are mixing up. I am talking of Sanand. What you are talking of is Dholera.
So,
Dholera is a project.
I am talking about Hansalpur. I am talking about Hansalpur. I am talking about Hansalpur. I am talking about the farmer agitation against the Maruti auto hub in Hansalpur. I am talking about the special investment region in Mandal Becharji. I am talking about the Dholera special investment destination. I have proven my point and you are on the back foot on that one. Well, no.
Not at all, my friend. I am not at all on the back foot. The Dholera project is a centrally sponsored project. Under the Congress government, they have messed up. If only they had allowed us to run it properly, I would have ensured the farmers.
I am surprised tonight at how DP Tripathi is avoiding coming into the debate. I fear. Mr. Tripathi.
Avoiding at all. You are not giving me any chance to speak.
No,
that is the problem.
No, Mr. Tripathi.
I don't want to unnecessarily interfere with others' view. That is not my temperament.
No.
If you don't allow me to participate in the debate, what do I do?
Mr. Tripathi.
I sit quietly and listen to everybody.
No, Mr. Tripathi, I don't think that's the real reason. The real reason is because you also have been unsure of Rahul Gandhi. Your party leader even went to the extent that the defeat in the state elections in December was due to the weak leadership of the Congress party.
No. You were not allowing me to say something. I am on record on saying that supposing Mr. Modi says that the sun rises in the east, should I say it rises in the west? Because I am opposed to his politics and ideology. Today, Rahul Gandhi has really talked very truthfully and ideologically. He had talked from a factual and ideological position. Mr. Piyush Goyal, who is very intelligent and brilliant, and the entire BJP cannot answer this simple question from Mahatma Gandhi to Sardar Patel, were they congressmen or not? Were they opposed to the ideology of RSS and communism or not? These are the facts.
Okay.
So you
many hands raised.
Somebody
many hands raised. Who's taking that? Gentlemen, remember, one second. Let's have a decision on the Newshour tonight. One person at a time. One person. 1 minute. Let me moderate this. Asifa, give me a minute. Amee Yagnik, give me a minute. Everyone, give me a minute. Rahul Narvekar, give me a minute. There you see DP Tripathi. One second. Gentlemen, I am coming. Just have patience for a minute. DP Tripathi brings it back to one point which Rahul Gandhi raises. And this is what he says. He said they, in a reference to Modi, talk of making tall statues good. Nothing wrong in it. But do they read something on Sardar Patel? You do not need a PhD. He challenges you. Read 10-15 pages. What does Sardar Patel say about the RSS? And did Sardar Patel not say to Golwalkar in 1948, something I quoted yesterday as well, that I am thoroughly convinced that the RSS men can carry out their patriotic endeavor by joining the Congress and not by keeping separate or opposing. But he also said the RSS tried to sow poison. Did he say that or not? And is Rahul Gandhi wrong in quoting Sardar Patel on that one? Who's taking it on? Okay. Piyush Goyal, we'll one at a time. Piyush Goyal, first 30 seconds. Make it short. We have to go to many.
First of all, I think Mr. DP Tripathi, like his leader Rahul.
Any political party.
DP Tripathi's leader is Sharad Pawar.
Yeah, but they are allies. All of them are ek hi chatte batte ke hai. But DP Tripathi and Rahul Gandhi are trying to bring in divisive vote bank politics rather than the development and agenda of progress.
No, answer the question. He's raised the question. Answer the question. Answer the question.
The Sardar Patel legacy, the Congress had forgotten till Mr. Gandhi once again brought it in force. The fact is that Sardar Patel himself lifted the ban in 1949 unconditionally when he realized there had no evidence at all against the RSS.
DP Tripathi, who wants to respond? Okay, Amee Yagnik.
They had no shred of evidence against the RSS. RSS is today India's most...
Fine, don't make it an advertisement for the RSS. Don't make it an advertisement for the RSS. Piyush Goyal, 1 minute. Piyush Goyal, 1 minute. DP Tripathi is responding to you. DP Tripathi, please. 1 minute, please. DP Tripathi, please. Others, it's between these two gentlemen for a minute.
Please, Piyush Goyal, you have read the Constituent Assembly debates, I believe, and it was Sardar Patel who introduced the basic principles of secularism in the Constituent Assembly debate. So remember that ideological commitment of the great Sardar. And that is extremely important. about the ideological debate going on in this country. And I tell you one thing where I disagree with Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Just listen, he is a bit soft on the RSS ideology when he says it is ideology of anger. Actually, it is ideology of hatred. It is not
Rahul Narvekar
alone.
Rahul Narvekar's turn to respond. No, Rahul Narvekar, please. Rahul Narvekar put his hand up there.
It is the real divisive ideology.
Rahul Narvekar, I saw your hand go up, or has it gone back again into because today you are upset with the Congress, BJP, sorry. No, I find tonight Rahul Narvekar is in a quandary. Rahul Narvekar does not know which side he is on. He is unsure where he belongs. He raises his hand, then pulls it back every time, because perhaps he thinks defending the RSS is a wasted effort when they are having such trouble in their alliance with the BJP. Yes, Mr. Narvekar, however, you can still respond if you want to.
Well, Mr. Goswami, I am absolutely grateful to you for your concern about our alliance, but let me reassure you that there is absolutely no trouble in our alliance, and we are capable of sorting things out if there are any issues, which there are.
I know your compulsion.
Now let me answer your question with regards to Mr. P Tripathi. His leader Shri Sharad Pawar ji had something very different to say about Rahul Gandhi's leadership qualities till a couple of months back. He said that a weak leadership is responsible for the debacle of the UPA, and therefore I don't know how come
dodge the RSS question. Rahul Narvekar dodged the RSS question. We are moving on. Rahul Narvekar dodged the RSS question.
I want to answer on
once again,
he dodged it. He dodged it. Amee Yagnik, did he dodge it? Amee, did he dodge it? 1 second. Amee Yagnik, did he dodge it? 1 second. Amee Yagnik, did Rahul Narvekar dodge the RSS question? Did he dodge it, Amee? What's your view? No, you answered.
Of course, everyone is dodging that question. Nobody from the BJP is also answering that question. But the fact remains that RSS was banned, and the ban was lifted only on the condition that it remains a cultural entity. And so they will definitely not give answers. But Arnab, let me tell you on the land issue. There are 3 types of issues in Gujarat. The land issue, the Gauchar land, completely has been sold at 11 rupees per square meter. The matter has gone up till the Supreme Court. All the lands which have been given to Adanis are rupees 1 per square meter, 8 lakh square meters of land. That is also a matter.
And who did the Congress give land to? Who did the Congress give land to when the land was allocated by Veerappa Moily? Who did Veerappa Moily change the rules for? Who benefited?
We are talking about the Gujarat model. And no, let me come in.
Asifa and Amee Yagnik, yes.
43,000 crores given to Tatas. And the first installment comes after 10 years. Now you can see what has happened to all these lands. And so let me make it very clear that the land revenue issue in Gujarat is very grave. And when Rahul ji has taken up this issue, I think none of the BJP persons are able to give any answer to this truthful question that is put to them.
Asifa,
never answered to
Asifa is responding. Let Asifa respond.
Truth put before the people of this country by Rahul ji.
The level of desperation, you are trying to fumble with the facts. You know, let me factually tell you that they were when they were Congress government right from 1980 to 85, 85 to 90. Those are land records. You sold up 72% of government Gauchar lands to industries.
It is a matter in the court, madam. It is a matter in the court.
10 years, less than 2% of Gauchar land has gone, and we have the records. You can also go and check your records. When you call about rhetoric, when the Congress is so desperate going about rhetoric, let me bring in the same Mahatma Gandhi said dismantle this Congress party after 1947, after independence. So why go on rhetoric? That Congress and this Congress is totally...
2 minutes left on the debate.
Let's talk on real-time issues.
Amee Yagnik and Asifa, may I please request you to 1 second. I want to go 2 minutes on this debate. 2 minutes on this debate, and the question, we must bring it back. No, we must bring the debate back to the moot question.
Do you have something to say
Miss Khan,
what did you perform
Miss Khan,
10 years?
Miss Khan, 1 minute. Miss Khan, 1 minute. Miss Khan, 1 minute. The moot question tonight, which I want to go at the end of the debate, is this. First Godse, 1 minute. First Godse, Nathuram Godse. Now Adolf Hitler.
Yes.
I don't know what is going to be next. Shahid Siddiqui, will this work? Obviously, the strategies create a fear psychosis around Modi. Is it going to work? Should it have happened before? Is it too late? The question is to Shahid Siddiqui. Amee Yagnik, I know your answer. Shahid Siddiqui.
Arnab,
This is not going to work because
for the
it
last
has
10
been
years,
clear.
Congress was
They
not
were more
taking on
effective.
Narendra Modi. They were not talking of the riots. They were not even approaching. During the last election, they did not approach the Muslim voters in Gujarat. They did not, none of them went to them. They took them for granted. And now they realize that the Muslims are as angry with Congress as any other group or community because of the lack of development, because of non-implementation of the Sachin Committee report, etc., etc., etc. Now what their game they have played in the past and again they are doing is that create this fear psychosis, push the Muslims into a corner, create the fear of a Narendra Modi or a Hindu Rashtra and tell them that look, you have no option but to vote for us. And if you want
fear
to
psychosis will not cut ice with the voters.
And otherwise we will give you nothing. We will give you Bhagalpur, we will give you Hashimpura, we will give you Meerut, we will give you 30,000 rights, but you have to vote for us.
Sachin is responding to you.
The only savior.
He's responding to your argument, Shahid Siddiqui. Listen to him.
Shahid, I just think, why go back to 1949, 1950? Let's go back to last week. Now, I made a comment about Mr. Advani and what he said about Mr. Modi. Let's look at what Mr. Mohan Bhagwat said, who's the head of RSS. He says, we all can't do Namo.
They denied it.
It's becoming too centralized, the campaign and the identity of the BJP. So Mr. Mohan Bhagwat, who's head of RSS, has made that statement. I haven't seen any denial coming that way. So it is not Mr. Gandhi and I who are saying that Mr. Modi's approach is dictatorial, to say the least. It is people who are from the RSS and the BJP leaders who make the same claim.
They want Muslim votes only because
no,
of fear?
Of course not. Mr. Siddiqui, please correct yourself. The Congress party has not taken anyone for granted.
So
it is the only secular option that this country has because all other parties have only given lip service, including someone who you have represented before.
But hasn't he put you on the back foot, Piyush Goyal? Realize this, 1 second, a change of tack. A change of tack and we are talking about him. It's led to a change.
Play on the fear of Muslims.
Well,
for the last 64 years, you have been playing on this fear and getting their votes and
except one thing.
It is Congress
That
party.
is a baseless allegation, Mr. Siddiqui.
No,
there have been riots after riots.
Piyush Goyal, many people will be saying better late than never. Good Rahul Gandhi took on Modi. Right now it's having some effect. Maybe he should have done this in January, but yet he's done it.
Arnab,
he's role playing. He's not taking on Modi. He's only role playing. He's playing that angry young man which he did in UP also.
Well,
From time to time he plays that game or he plays a role.
Piyush Goyal, last word.
Now you have to be angry. Now you have to be
Piyush Goyal, last word when we're wrapping it up.
Why are you so uncomfortable? You don't represent Mr. Modi. You represent Mr. Modi. Shahid bhai, are you representing Mr. Modi on this program? Are you representing Mr. Modi on this program? Why are you so uncomfortable?
No.
Okay,
no,
short of time.
The Muslims of this country. Because you have been playing these games with the Muslims. You have been creating this fear of the Hindu Rashtra to get their votes.
Okay, wrapping up the debate. Wrapping up the debate right now. The hand goes up. Piyush Goyal has 10 seconds and then we are closing this. Piyush Goyal has 10 seconds. We are closing this only because he raised his hand for a long time.
Such a committee which says that you have reduced them.
Okay, I'm sorry we are over time. Mr. Shahid Siddiqui, I'm sorry Mr. Shahid Siddiqui, I have to wrap this up.
Arnab, I just want to make a small comment. I think the game plan is very clear. The Congress, whether it's Rahul Gandhi or my friend Sachin, they have no agenda except a divisive vote bank politics. Mr. Modi talks of development. He talks of leadership. He talks of good governance. These people have nothing except...
I'm sorry, I have to close this at this point. My question to everyone is this. Has Rahul Gandhi, simply by being assertive today, done something he should have done a couple of months back? Will it work? Will it cut ice or not? Or will it backfire? Ladies and gentlemen, Piyush Goyal included, thank you very much for joining me on debate number 2 on the Newshour tonight.